Hello, Bold family. My name is Dennis Russell, MAP's Bold coach, and I have an incredibly special guest with me today. This guy has just done some phenomenal things in Bold. I'm going to let him tell you all about him. So, Bold family, Bold community, I'm going to introduce you to Mr. John Gale. John, tell us a little bit about yourself, and then tell us about your Bold story.
Hey, yeah, thank you for having me on here. Yes, so I've been in real estate since 2004, and I've been a broker since 2007. And my wife and I, Teresa, joined Keller Williams, the East Cobb office. We joined 2 years ago. And I decided to take the Bold class. It was the Cappers Bold in Woodstock office, January of 2020. And I was kind of reluctant at first, but the first day, Dennis sold me on the program, and it was all about mindset, and I needed a mindset change, and it was amazing. I signed up right there, and I told myself I got to do this 100%, and that's what I did. And I followed everything that he talked about. And the first day, they talked about DTD2, D2, DT. Anyway, it's
Yep.
calling all your contacts without call bias. And the first few on there, I started with the A's, and I just said, I don't, this guy, I don't think he wants to sell anything, blah, blah, blah. So anyway, I call him and he said, actually, I have a portfolio of properties, like 300 properties or so. I'd love for you to sell. And so I got excited. I've dealt with this kind of stuff before. I worked with a lot of investors. So what I did, I called a couple other contacts and put the two parties together, and during Bold was able to secure a listing and a contract for 284 properties.
Okay, so hold on a minute. Hold on a minute, John, because I know people didn't really hear that. They were like, oh, yeah, whatever, two. You need to say that one more time, and you need to talk about, how you had to overcome that call bias, because I don't think most people realize the power that the magic that can happen when you actually follow a system like DTD2, which is do the database too. So just say that part one more time so it can really sink in.
So yeah, I just did what y'all were talking about, and I said, you know what, I'm gonna do it 100%. I just started calling everybody in my contacts, starting with the A's. And it happened that this particular investor seller was in my A's, and I called him, and he said, hey, good to hear from you. It had been about a year. And he said, we're actually ready to sell 300
Your dog's
properties.
all excited, man. That's impressive. The dog's excited hearing the story, just like the rest of
it. And so anyway, they needed to sell like 300 properties at a time, and I thought, okay, I'm the guy to help. And I've worked with investors in the past, so I was used to the lingo. And I put together another contact I had with them, and had a few calls, and everybody looked at the properties, and it ended up being 284 properties that we ended up putting under contract, and that was all during Bold. So I was able to count it on my team. So that was awesome. And yeah, and then of course the rest is history. I had a few other deals during Bold as well, and it was just a huge kickoff to 2020.